Hello everyone and welcome to this review on the 1/6 scale Werewolf by a company that I have trouble pronouncing the name even though it seems super simple. I'm just worried about saying it wrong really because I've recently come to respect them very much because they made my dreams come true with a werewolf. But yeah, is it Coomodel? www.coomodel.com. Go there if you want to find out more about this, or you can go to Kitchen on Facebook. I'll leave a link to him. That's the guy who I got this from. And he was awesome, very helpful. Communication was great. Here's some instructions. Here's the comic you get with it. Now, it isn't written in English, apart from the front cover, so we can't find out, unfortunately, what this story is, unless I, translate all this, but I don't think I'll be going to that much trouble. It looks interesting. Reminds me of the whole Gangster's Kingdom thing. There's a brilliant bit of artwork there. Look at that. But yeah, I have yet to actually go through all of this and just try and work it out for myself just by the pictures. You can pause this, I guess. I'll go faster, and you just pause it if you want. Alright, so it was nice that they included that. There you go. Very nice. And the instructions, and this card. Nothing on the back, and that's just that. Nice little bonus. It all counts, all adds up. Now, these are just here for decoration, really, and because I think this werewolf bears a striking resemblance to the werewolf from the film Bad Moon, which is a great werewolf movie. Look at that face on that. Look at that thing, it's savage. And this really isn't too far off that. Teeth aren't as pointy on the figure, which is a bit of a shame. He has got kind of big old fangs there. Looks great from the side. Looks absolutely fantastic from the side. When you get right in front, that the tooth just there, kind of funky, but doesn't bother me. This is an awesome, striking piece. So different from everything else here. It's all Batman stuff, superheroes, aliens, all that kind of thing. And it's just so cool to have a 1/6 scale werewolf in the collection, and one that, as I say, is something, the kind of look that I would have really liked to have had in the collection, and now finally have it. And these guys packaged this up so well. I mean, the packaging, everything you got with it. I won't show you that because there is an unboxing on the channel, and it's much better you watch that than me get it out again now and just try and recreate the magic that happened in that video, because I was just so stunned with everything they gave you, especially this backdrop, which I was going to show you the other side because there's some artwork on the other side, but I don't want to mess this up. Nice little display. Took me a while to get this ready for you. So again, just go ahead and watch the unboxing if you want to see all that artwork. Accessory wise, got some stuff here. You got his bag. Just got some foam in there to fatten it out. These jeans that come on him when he's in human form. Nice to have a spare pair of jeans now. I can use that for some kind of custom. Let's get a look at this head sculpt. Not many people keen on this. But then again, who's actually going to be displaying him in human form? But good paint job on it. Let me just zoom in on his eyes. See, it's nice. Good work. Good work. But not, that's what the connection looks like. Not something I would be displaying though. That's the connection there. You have to take that off when you're switching him to the werewolf because it has like a kind of usual Hot Toys kind of connector, like one of the fat stumpy ones. Here's his sort of half, transforming arm. Nice detail on that. And these are just his legs. Now I'll tell you something. The reason why anyone who's seen the showcase video that I've done on this figure now, I didn't show him transforming, and that was because when I first got this, he was in human form in the box, and I was so excited to see the werewolf that I put him together straight away. And while I was putting the werewolf parts on, I realized it was not something I'd ever want to do again. Only because of the legs. They weren't really hard to put these legs on, but doing it wasn't really... it's hard to explain. There's a nice big connection joint on here that this clips into, but I just felt like I was going to break it if I kept messing around with it. So unfortunately, guys, I didn't show you him transforming. But you'll just have to forgive me on that one. chest piece here is something that I've put together myself. If you watch the modification video that I've done on this guy, you'll find out about this. I used a Sota Toys Dog Soldiers Werewolf figure, and I took the mane from around its neck and I used it as his chest hair, because this isn't here when you get him, and this button only does up here. There's another button here, but it won't reach across. So if you don't have this or something else, you'll just see cheap true type skin color showing, and it's not cool. But that was my solution, and I think it worked out really well. And the base, I really like it. Very, very nice work, really detailed. Sorry you can see that joint there. It's because of the way I've got his leg positioned. I was trying to get him to look like he's walking a bit. You can fix that if you just position it differently. The articulation in him all the way around is really good. And despite the weight of his werewolf hands, they do, you can actually get him to hold his arm all the way up. It holds the pose, good joints, no complaints there. Even though the skin on the true type body, the human skin, looks very cheap. It's just that shiny plastic, but the actual strength of the joints and the way it all works, I've got no complaints. And you're not going to be seeing any of his human skin anyway, so. But that's why I didn't want to go messing around with the transformation too much, because the way this body's designed to incorporate these parts, if you break it, you're not going to get another one. And that's it, you're done. Which would really upset me. So, you get this little doll. She's kind of creepy. Got some blood stains on her. I just pop her there to make it look like as if someone was running away scared and they dropped this and now he's on their trail. He's after her. Oh, and something I did want to mention. I did email the company, but it didn't actually get through because it wouldn't recognize that email address, the one that I showed you before. That one, if it focuses. Yeah, that email address, I couldn't get it to work. So I might try and contact them through Kitchen. But if this sells well enough, I thought it'd be really cool to do a variant. A black werewolf, black fur with blood. Because this one's so clean. You can see when my chest plate's starting to rise down a little bit there. You can just fix that yourself by adjusting things. But yeah, I'd love to see a black variant hair color of this with some blood. Not much, just subtle sort of splashes here and there. So I would have no problem picking up a second version of this if it was in black with blood. Trying to think what else to tell you. You get a cool nameplate. Focus. Yeah, really nice. You can put that anywhere you want. I usually pop it just to the side because I don't like to cover up any of this cool detail on the base. So I just kind of have it like that. The rod that holds him up was very thick and wouldn't really go in the base, so I had to use, I tried heating it up, it wouldn't work that way. So I just got like a flannel and held it on top and then hammered it down with like a little hammer that I have, which has done the trick, and now it holds him all secure. He's all safe. So yeah, you get the backdrop, an awesome box, the comic, that card with his face on there, most wanted, extreme danger. You get all these human hands, and there's the arms. That's the kind of connection you're looking at there. And that's a hood that attaches to his jacket. There's some little buttons on there that can connect it around here. And the spare jeans, his shoes. Let's get a look at the detail on them. Yep, very nice. Yeah, not bad. Cool shoes. And just give you a close up of the bag. The bag feels really nicely done, really nice. And there's the strap that goes over his shoulder, that's nice and strong. Everything is done really well on this figure, I have to say that, and I'm not just saying it because I'm all biased about the werewolf thing. They really did a good job with this. And my camera's not doing a good job of focusing, but no, hats off to them and everyone involved in making this. I am going to give this out of 10. Have I got any reason to give it anything other than a 10? Other than that chest situation, and the way the shirt sort of does up when he's in werewolf form, and the fact that you can see the true type underneath, unless you change it like I have. That's the only thing that would keep it from being a 10 for me, because the posability is great. Everything you get is great. The packaging is great. You feel like you've really bought something expensive, even though it wasn't that expensive. And it's just something so different. Major presence in the collection. 9 out of 10. I'd love to give it a 10, but I've got to be real. Just that little chest situation that I fixed. Once you fix that, it's a 10. But until you do, it's a 9. So